Welcome to 英語から英会話, where we change English into English conversation. In this video, we'll do the Unit 10 review. But before we begin, I'd like to tell you about the next live show, which will be Unit 11, Part 1, on Thursday, May 30th at 8:20 p.m. During this show, we will look at English and think about how to change it to English conversation together. You can share your ideas, and I'll share my ideas. All right, so now let's begin the Unit 10 review. So, first, ビーチで泳いだことはありますか? How can we change this sentence to English? I'll give you 10 seconds to change it to English. Okay, so I'd say, have you ever swum at the beach? Let's see. Have you ever swum at the beach? Okay, let's go to the next one. 少しですが、大抵はただ遊んでいました。あなたはどうですか? All right. How can you change this to English? I'd say a little bit, but usually I just played. How about you? A little bit, but usually I just played. How about you? Okay, next one. 今年の夏は何をしたいですか? How can we change this Japanese to English? I'd say, what do you want to do this summer? What do you want to do this summer? All right, let's go to the next one. 靴はたくさんお持ちですか? How can you say this idea in English? I'd say, do you have a lot of shoes? You have a lot of shoes? All right, let's go to the next one. そんなに多くはないですが、ランニングシューズは結構持っています。あなたはどうですか? Kind of a long sentence. I'd say not that many, but I have quite a few running shoes. How about you? Not that many, but I have quite a few running shoes. How about you? All right, let's go to the next one. 靴を買うのに最適な場所はどこだと思いますか? Right, how can we say this idea in English? I'd say, where do you think is the best place to buy shoes? Let's see. Where do you think is the best place to go shoe shopping? Oh, a little bit different, but that's okay. You know, to buy shoes or to go shoe shopping, it's pretty much the same. All right, next one. 週に何時間働いていますか? Okay. How can we say this idea in English? Okay, I'd say, how many hours do you work in a week? And if you want to, you can always add usually. How many hours do you usually work in a week? Let's see. How many hours do you work in a week? Okay, let's go to the next one. 一日に何回休憩を取るのがいいと思いますか? How can we say this idea in English? All right, this is kind of a tough one, but I would say, I mean, how many times do you think it is good to take a break in a day? Let's see. How many breaks do you think are good to take in a day? So that you can say it that way, or um, however I just said it too was okay too, I think. Okay, let's go on to the next one. 必要に応じて休憩を取るのがいいと思います。あなたはどうですか? All right. How can we change this idea into English? So I think I would say I think it's good to take as many breaks as you need. How about you? I think it's good to take as many breaks as you need. How about you? All right, let's go to the next one. ビーチに行くのは好きですか? How can we say this idea in English? All right, so I think there's two ways to say it. You could say, do you like to go to the beach? Or do you like going to the beach? Let's see. Do you like to go to the beach? Going to the beach is okay too. All right, let's go to the next one. あまりないですが、いつかサーフィンをやってみたいです。あなたはどうですか? Right, how can we say this idea in English? I'd say not that much, but someday I'd like to try surfing. How about you? Let's see. Not so much, but someday I'd like to try surfing. How about you? All right, let's go to the next one. 私もそうではありませんが、いつか群馬から太平洋まで自転車で行くのが夢です。All right. How could we say this in English? So this is kind of a tough one. Um, and my guess is me neither, but someday I'd like to ride my bike from Guma to the Pacific Ocean. Or actually, not I'd like to. My dream, let's say, my dream is to ride my bike from Guma to the Pacific Ocean someday. Let's see. Me neither, but my dream is to ride my bike from Guma to the Pacific Ocean someday. Okay, let's go to the next one. どのスーパーマーケットが一番安いと思いますか? How could we change this idea to English? Okay, so I think I'd say, uh, which supermarket do you think is the cheapest? Or what supermarket do you think is the cheapest would be okay too. What supermarket do you think has the best prices? Wow, a little bit different. But uh, what supermarket do you think is the cheapest, or what supermarket do you think has the best prices? That's the kind of same meaning. Okay, so let's go to the next one. それは難しい質問ですが、ベシアでしょうか? All right, how can we change that to English? All right, so I'd say that's a tough question, but I guess Beishia. Let's see. That's a tough question, but I guess it might be Beishia. So, yeah, I think both are okay. You could say, I guess Beishia, or I guess it might be Beishia. Okay, let's go to the next one. Chitara ni totte, size, 品質、価格のどれが一番重要ですか? All right. How could we change this idea into English? Right, this is another tough one, but I guess I would say which is the most important for Chitara for you? Size, quality, or price? Let's see. Which is the most important to you for Chitara? Size, quality, or price? All right. So to you or for you are both okay in this sentence. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one. 何かお手伝いが必要ですか? How could we change this idea into English? 10 seconds. This is a great question. Very useful. Okay, so I would say, do you need help with anything? Let's see. Do you need help with anything? All right. Let's go on to the next one. 財務に関するアドバイスが欲しいです. Right. This is kind of a tough one. 財務 is that's a new word for me in Japanese. Okay, but so I'd say I could use some financial advice. Let's see. I could use some financial advice. Okay, let's go on to the last one. Okay, the last one. わかりました。どのような財務アドバイスが必要ですか? All right, 10 seconds. Okay, so I'd say, okay, what kind of financial advice do you want? Okay, what kind of financial advice do you want? All right, great job, everyone. Okay, and before I finish, I just want to say, or I wanted to remind you that the next live show will be uh, Unit 11, Part 1 on Thursday, May 30th at 8:20 p.m. So if you want to study together, you can watch it at 8:20 p.m. And if you want to study by yourself, you can watch it anytime after that. And it's going to cover Unit 11, A, B, and C English. All right. Well, thank you so much for studying with me. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. So, till next time, bye.